What's up, AFN family? I'm at work over here, upset. Wish I can spike my drink, but I can't. But when I get off, it's on, people. It is on. What's going on, chat? What y'all doing? What you doing? What's up, panel? How y'all doing today? How you feeling?
What's going on, boss lady?
Up.
I'm going.
You going?
You got to be out here in this. Got to be out here in this nasty ass rainy weather with a loss like that. Bullshit.
You know, exactly. I want to go bottle up in bed now. Just ready to go to sleep. Let this day over with.
Y'all know what kind of weather this is. That's that type of kind of weather, not this bullshit we got to deal with.
I got sunshine up here.
Oh, whatever. But that don't mean nothing.
Don't do it, Colt. Don't do us like that, Colt.
Let's go ahead and introduce the panel to my left. I guess whatever side they're on. What's up? What's up? Introduce yourself.
What's happening, man? We're the Georgia Rebel and his mother Clacker. How the hell are you?
We good. We hanging. That's what.
I'm already blowed enough steam off on heavy hitter, so now that's why I'm a little calmer right now. I'm calm.
Right under him, who we got?
Under him.
Under wheel is Blackberry Lorex with no CSK.
Talking to the third party,
he else to be Blackberry Lorex.
Yeah, they just went in on the other channel.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. My Fendi safety vest, yeah. You know, only the fashions I have.
That's right.
Grind to make my money.
Yeah, she making the safety vest look good, ain't it? Look at that. Second lane.
What's going on, Coach? What's going
on, y'all? How y'all doing? I just got up from my nap.
I wish you had that.
That game made me have a nap. You go take a nap after that game. Couldn't even process myself. Let me go lay down real quick. Yeah, but hey, I'm here, man. Let's talk about this game. If you want
Let's
to call
introduce some of the chat a little bit before we get into a little bit of that conversation. What's going on? We got Stradion Washington, Black the Snake, the Diabetic Life of Kid. Okay, y'all got some crazy names on here. Mafi. I'm seeing a lot of faces. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? There's a lot of new people I haven't seen in the. What's up, Brian?
They lost, Ms Maggie.
Y'all can't keep coming when the family low. Y'all got to show up the whole week. I need everybody to like and subscribe right now.
Exactly. But you know what? If they coming on here, they subscribing anyway. So we appreciate you because you can't subscribe without. You can't talk without subscribing. So we appreciate you subscribe. And while you at it, throw us some super chat since you're feeling lucky today. We appreciate you. But guys, let's talk about it. The elephant in the room. What's going on? What's going on with Arthur Smith, y'all? What's happening?
Colt, you go first, Colt. You go first.
My sentiments exactly. You go first.
All right, I'm gonna go first then. Shoot. What's going on with Arthur Smith? That pressure got to him now. That pressure's there. And I guess, like he said in his press conference, he knows that this game is all about winning. He said he's willing to deal with his faith. That's pretty much what I'm listening to in this conference. So if whatever happens, he's ready to deal with it. So, but he said they got to get a win. He still has hope. He like Justin Jackson, keep hope alive. He still has that hope. So I don't listen. I'm for the one. We ain't gonna make the playoff.
We don't need to make the playoffs. We don't need to make the playoff at this point.
Right? Do you want to see this team in the playoff? What we just saw?
No. Shit. The first wild card? No.
We ain't gonna get that wild card out the way. That was out the way last week.
I'm just saying we don't need it. I don't want to see this team in the playoffs nowhere at all. We don't deserve it. We ain't ready for it.
All right. At this point, we'll get blown the fuck out right now
But
in the
Mhm.
playoff.
Might
we
well just
still,
go ahead and prepare for the draft picks,
but we
free
still,
agencies, and make their decision on what they're gonna do with a lot of the, what's going on. Because two back-to-back games like that against the worst. Wait a minute, though. The worst team.
I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be a little awkward. We had 3 missing offensive linemen. That run game was atrocious. It was terrible. I understand we got some we got some yards here and there, but that run game was terrible. We were missing 3 guys on that right side of the line. That's the center all the way over. That's a big loss. I hate to say it, but that's a humongous loss. Not having,
Hey,
especially
Cole.
not having. Yes, sir.
But with that being said, the offensive line did a pretty good job, sir.
They did a good
They
job
didn't.
keeping. There was better pass blocking than they were run runners.
Oh, we had the running going. We had the running going, Cole.
Well,
He
how many
went
yards we
away
had?
from it.
How many
He
yards
went.
did we have rushing
I
the
know.
ball?
Yeah, I know
How many
what we
yards?
had. Yeah, you right
Okay,
about the total yard, but it was some
it
time
wasn't.
Tyler Algier was busting up through there.
That
Then
was
he went
Tyler.
away from Tyler Algier.
Tyler get tired, man. You can't run him 100 times. This ain't high school.
In the hell you can.
Shit.
Oh, you can't. I know you would want that to happen. I would love to see that, but that's impossible to happen in the pros like that these days. This is not Derrick Henry. I'm just saying. We should treat him that way sometimes, but we can't. We can't.
My boy
Let me ask you
said,
a question, y'all. Why didn't Desmond Ritter just throw it out?
Ah,
why he didn't
That
throw it
that's
to the
It
man
was
that was wide ass open?
Drake London was
he
wide open.
oh,
he was, but
Drake London was wide open.
he was open.
that cost us the game. I felt.
It
It
did.
did.
That turned the momentum. That the whole momentum. You can feel it. I can feel it through the damn TV screen.
But
The
y'all
whole
know what?
momentum flip.
Hello, it wasn't like he wasn't trying to get it. He just can't throw across his body. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He does not
Man,
have
he
that type of
didn't
arm
have
strength.
he didn't have to throw across his body, coach.
He could have sat up and throw it, but he tried to throw across his body like he was trying to be pretty.
To
I don't-
who? The
He
He
was
Carolina
tried.
trying.
He tried to throw it at Drake. It just didn't
He,
go that way.
he was trying to throw it to Pitts. Pitts had like 3 folks
No,
around him.
no, it was Drake. It was Drake he was trying to throw to.
No,
He
Oh,
he
just.
well,
wasn't.
that was a terrible
That's
pass.
what I'm saying. It was a
That was a
bad
terrible.
pass. Yeah,
Ain't
that's
no
what I'm
way he
saying.
was trying to. Ain't no way he was trying to throw that ball to Drake London.
Listen, he tried, but it wasn't going. The ball
If,
just did turn.
if he was trying to throw that ball to Drake London right there, his ass don't need to play quarterback in the NFL. He don't need to if he couldn't throw that ball to a 1-second wide open ass
Listen.
man,
Listen,
bro, his ass don't need to be quarterback. Coach, I hope
there was
you're
no way.
wrong.
Hey, look,
I
if you
hope
now
you're
listen,
wrong.
now it's a bad pass if you're trying to throw the pit. That was never going to happen. But Drake was wide open. I think, like I said, he was running. His momentum was taking him that way, and he tried to throw against his body. He just couldn't get the ball thrown that way. It was a bad throw. Bad throw. I'm not saying it was stupid.
Hey, yeah.
But I would have never threw the ball. I would have threw the ball out of bounds.
That boy had
Ain't even no way for me to goddamn defend that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro,
He threw the ball. It was a bad pass. I said it on the show.
you're right. You're right.
It was a bad pass. What the?
my son could have threw that shit better than that.
Possible.
To Drake London.
But it was a wet ball. Anyway,
Hey, Coach, they say they've been practicing all week for that wet ball. They've been practicing with wet balls and everything.
maybe they had a flat wet ball. You know he got a little bit of hands. He do got little hands.
Throwing with a wet Nerf ball.
Could have been. Could have been.
Hey man, listen, let me put let
All
me
right,
sum
go ahead, Blackbeard. Go ahead.
let me sum this game. Let me
Oh,
sum
I gotta
this
hear that.
game up for y'all in a nutshell. I'm gonna sum it up for you in a nutshell. We played exactly the same as we play every single week. Exactly the same. Arthur Smith has the exact same. The only reason why he ran the ball as much as he did in the second half is because of the weather conditions. If it had not been for the conditions,
So you would have thought he would have
ran the ball every
thrown it a little bit more if it wasn't for the weather conditions.
That thing would have been
absolutely,
more successful.
absolutely. Because in the third quarter, the rain let up just a little bit, and he started throwing the ball more instead of running north-south play. And that's another thing. He calls too many east-west plays, and he called the same damn plays every single drive. The same east-west plays every single drive. We play exactly. That's what when people say, "Well, what you mean by we play the same every week?" It's the same game plan every single week. We don't play any different. I've never seen it before. No matter who we play, we're going to play exactly the same script every single week. When I play, now everybody that done played the game, everybody that done coached the game, we got Coach Unchained. He done been a coach and a player. You got Big Will, myself. We done played the game. Something that's never said out loud is that you're going to practice the same. You're going to prepare the same. You're not going to play the same.
You're going to scheme different, yes.
You're going to scheme differently. We play exactly the same every single week. And this dude still ain't figured out how to take control of football games, man. With that being said.
That's 2 points of that. I got you. I know where you're going with this. Go ahead, Flappy.
With that being said, 2 turnovers to none. If you don't turn the ball over, you win this game.
Yes.
You win these games.
All
Tyler,
of them.
Bijan Robinson, boy, somebody need to help you understand how to carry the ball. Running backs ain't just running backs because they're good at running the ball with their legs. They know how to take that hand off, tuck that ball away, and keep a firm grip on that ball. You gotta know how to bring that ball up into your chest and to protect that thing like it's a newborn baby. If you getting ready to make contact with a defensive player, you have to protect the ball. He need to practice the cuffing the ball with 2 arms, coach. That's how he need to run the ball like Tyler Adjil run the ball. And then figure out later how to incorporate his styling of running into that. But right now, this boy don't know how to carry the ball. He carry the ball like a loaf of bread.
He doing like the former number 7, carrying it like a loaf of bread. That's what he doing.
Like a loaf of bread, bro. And your boy Desmond, oh my gosh.
Boy, that boy little hands, man. That's what you get when you have little hands. He got little hands.
I think that boy was possessed by the ghost of Justin Fields today on that last drive. He did everything we done clowned Justin Fields for doing. He did it on that last drive, on that last play. Had a man wide open, and you literally threw it to 3 goddamn Carolina defenders. Like, bro, he might as well just walk them the damn ball. Listen,
yeah, hand it to him, a handoff.
At the end of the day, this was an embarrassing loss as usual.
Oh, that was one of the worst this year, buddy.
It was one of the worst ones, man.
That was.
I tell you what. But even with that being said, if you just don't turn the damn ball over, you win the damn game. The turnovers are killing us, bro.
So I'm gonna ask this question. Y'all think that big statement they said about, now this was after the first loss, division loss. You think they still gonna stay with that? We're gonna keep Arthur Smith another year?
If Arthur Smith got the call from the big boss man, from the big boss man who's bigger than him, he may be gone today.
But you know, Arthur Blank, he do like to hold on a little bit. So we got to see what he say. But
hey,
I don't know, man.
One thing Arthur Blank don't like to be is embarrassed.
Hey, what Teddy Pendergrass said? You got to
That
let
was
him go.
embarrassing as hell. Though. But like
I
if
think if
they
this was a home game, you would have stayed off the break like this, right behind him, pack your shit right about now.
uh-huh.
Hey,
Like if
if
they
you don't,
do,
if go ahead.
oh, so what you got? You got some, coach?
Yeah, I said if he don't get on that plane on the way home, that means he's that stand up in that field.
See, Uncle Blaine ain't gonna do him that dirty. He ain't gonna do him that
Yeah,
dirty. He
I
got
mean, we
respect for his coaches, man. But like I said, I ride with the logo. Whatever they do, they do. If they
yeah,
do bring Arthur Smith back, he needs to get a better offensive coordinator. He needs to bring another quarterback in to compete with Desmond Ritter. Fuck that. Fuck
yeah.
that. He needs to bring a quarterback in to compete with this man and let him know how serious the NFL is. This ain't no joke. You don't protect
I
the
think
ball, you
I
don't get
think that
playing time.
I think bringing in that veteran before he got hurt, might have been that. You know what I'm saying? That might have been what they was trying to go with, but then it was like, well, we got to get back with with him now because
yeah.
what's his name got hurt a little bit. But I felt that was probably a little bit. Not saying that he was going to be the starting quarterback, but he was going to put some fire on the Ritter's ass.
And that he didn't make it easy because he was just as worse than Ritter.
Yeah, he
Right,
was.
right.
He was. So, like you're right. They got to bring somebody in that's gonna.
That,
But then,
There's a lot that needs to
well,
change.
with
Period.
that
Like
loss,
Arthur Smith, his play, he didn't get rid of what he's doing right now. He can't coach. He can't head coach and do that all. He can't.
right, because last year we was one of the least penalized teams last year. We shit. He can't. He's not been able to control or watch over the team because who he's delegated ain't doing their fucking job. Dave Ragon got to go. You got please pull up something that show me what he did this year. I want to see what this man have done this year.
The thing
Because
is,
you ain't
though, y'all. But look at this, though, Will. Everybody keeps saying Dave Ragon got to go. But if Arthur Smith is the one calling the plays, how are we blaming anything that happened game day on Dave Ragon? If
because he's
Arthur
the
Smith
quarterback
the
coach too.
one
That's why I
calling,
say that. That's why I
but
say that because he's the quarterback coach, and
he
his
done
quarterback is
hold
making the
on, Will.
same.
But
but he
you
don't
missed the point about being a quarterback coach. The quarterback coach can show you everything in practice, but he don't do anything for the game for you.
can't
He
do
does
in
not tell
game
you to
time.
throw the ball. He
Right.
does not tell you to fumble the
He
ball. He doesn't do that.
he
He
can't
Well,
just
coach
gives
okay,
you
I'm
the
not.
guidance.
game,
He gives you what the quarterback coach is almost like another offensive
but he can
coordinator.
coach
He
you.
said, "This is where the ball goes. This is what you see. This is what you do that." He doesn't tell you everything to do in the game.
Yeah, I'm not exempting Riddle from his mistake. No, I'm not doing that. Riddle get all that blame, but
But the
I'm
quarterback
saying,
coach has nothing to do with anything. He's just the person that's going to teach you a couple of things to tell you what to watch out for. If you don't do it in the game, you can't blame the quarterback coach for that. You can't. It's impossible.
but the point I was making, what does Dave Ragon do, bro? Because he ain't calling no play, and you
Well,
saying he ain't. Hey, the quarterback coach ain't being much to him. What is he doing? He just getting free money, bro.
the
Free
coordinator is
money.
the person who helped design the plays.
Got a super
Helped
chat,
design
y'all.
the
Well,
play.
them plays are goddamn garbage and goddamn in the red zone. In the red zone, they garbage as hell. 20
But
to 20, they look good. In the in the red zone, they garbage as hell, boy.
but
Maddie
Let's
Ghost.
get
okay,
to this super chat, y'all.
okay, go
Then we
ahead.
can keep
Maddie
it going. Keep it
I got a
going.
lot to say about that. But
Shout out to Maddie Ghost. Lord, the ghost of Maddie passed. Say y'all were loving off the fluff last week and the week before last
I
Who
didn't have
was?
on the sub.
Who?
Loving. Who
Who?
was loving off the Smith last week?
nobody.
Who?
Nobody.
Hey, let me
Was?
tell y'all something. If y'all go back and watch tape, I'll be honest on every goddamn thing I see.
Bro, y'all
I
gotta watch
had
us
I had
every
folks
game. Y'all
I
gotta
had
watch
folks
us
at
for real,
LPN.
bro.
What you say, Blackberry?
They gotta watch. You gotta really watch us. If you gonna watch us on the post games and look at and see our reactions, you gotta watch us the rest of the week. We do more than just post game reactions. Ain't nobody been in love with Arthur Smith for the most majority of this season. Especially the four people up here right now. We done criticized his ass all year long for the dumb shit he do. So appreciate the $5, man. But you got to
Give me 5 more.
And what I keep saying is, we got a lot of people on our panel, from the Mad Mike Sports to Jake, Just K Styles, everybody. Everybody got their own opinion. So when you say yow, you can't collect us all together. You can't do that. Gotta watch. We got shows almost 7 days a week. Watch after these post-game shows and then come back with that. But y'all, 202 in the chat, make sure you share out this YouTube link out right now. We appreciate your super chats. Maggie T at work, mad as hell. But, actually, I want to try something. I'm thinking about bringing on a couple of fans, just a little bit, 5 minutes. We're going to drop the link, and then we're going to go ahead and close it out pretty soon. But let's go ahead and get the fellas' last-minute thoughts on, the state of the Falcons franchise for the rest of these games. What needs to happen?
I'll go first. Anyway, right now, with that loss, we're down in the top 8 right now for the draft picks. And with that draft pick, we stay there, with probably a good chance we're going to stay in that top 10. I can see now that Desmond Ridder is not Arthur Smith's first choice. I can see it. I don't know what happened. Like I said, Terry said he'd been watching Desmond. I never heard say he's been watching Desmond since he was in college. So if anything's going to work out with this guy, Art wants to get his own quarterback in there. And right now, to me, it doesn't seem like Desmond's that guy. You guys saying that this is that, but if you can't please your quarterback, please your head coach as a quarterback, and every time Desmond do something wrong, you never see quarterback with their guy shake their head at their quarterback. You always see Art on that sideline shaking his head like, God damn, screwed up again.
That's true.
So you never see if he's your guy, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna get your guy come on the sideline. Come on, man, what you seeing? They never talk. You never see those guys communicating like that.
Right about that, Coach.
This is, like I said, that made me realize that this is not Arthur Smith's guy. This is the Terry's guy. So,
oh man,
right, that's just my take on that. So, but the state of the franchise, man, we have the pieces in place. We just got to put it all together as one, man. With or without Arthur Smith or whoever the hell is going to be here. So.
Right.
Won't go Will.
Yeah, I go. Hey, like I've been screaming, dog. This team go as far as Arthur Smith take them. Like I say, you win the game Monday through Friday. Sunday is just the result. You got to, bro, like, oh my God. It's just like, man, you got, it was an ugly game all game, but you got the run game to start working. Why the hell go away from it? Why? Start to try to goddamn you 3rd and 11 trying to do a swing run with goddamn Bijan Robinson.
He's trying to beat where they working.
Man, they know this play. They know every time Bijan going outside, he ain't running up to the middle too much. They already know they got Bijan pretty much figured out. And Bijan still not protecting that ball. They doing protection drills in practice. Then you come to the game, y'all still turning the damn ball over. Bro, come on, man. That's where their execution part coming to play. They didn't execute at all, goddamn. Like I said, I don't know. I said it on Heavy Hitter Show. I don't know what the hell Desmond Ridder was looking at. He must have saw Wonder Woman over there lifting up her damn skirt. Cause I can't explain the shit. I cannot explain the shit, bro. Come on, man. We had one job to do, and that was to win out. Take one game at a time. One game at a time, bro.
He didn't see Wonder Woman. He saw Tiana Trump.
But he saw somebody over that motherfucker showing some skin. That's what he saw.
Y'all did
man, I'm talking about like, man, bro, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy. You can't come into the game doing that, bro. You cannot do it like that.
That super chat, Will. Get that super chat.
Get that super chat, Will.
Yeah,
I can't see it. I'm outside. I can't see it.
I got it. It says for new drop, $10 super chat. Can we just say it? We are the KC coaching structure that what David Grown is, just a guy in this seat to be the scapegoat to justify why Smith will come back, or we need to evaluate Nelson or Grady. Elevate Nelson. I didn't spell elevate, but anyway, yeah,
Appreciate the $10, no
yes. Appreciate the $10, man. I like this. What's called? He's trying to say that David Grown is like every enemy.
problem.
That's what he said.
But it be like that because we don't know what he do. We don't know what they were gonna do, and that's because nobody really justified it to us what the hell he's really doing.
He's an
Well,
OC, man.
he's the
We we
coordinator.
we hear that he coordinate the plays and everything, but
That's
Arthur Smith making it play look like boo boo in the red zone. So what's the problem? What's
like
going
like
on?
like we always said. Arthur Smith is he's the play caller, and he has bad play calling at certain times that should never be happening.
Hey, it's no
That's that.
rhythm in this man. It's no rhythm in this man play calling in the red zone. No rhythm at all.
Yeah. So
But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Uh,
I did a lot of ranting. I did a lot of ranting on the heavy hitter. So we can go ahead, Blackberry. You say what you got to say. It's kind of loud outside when I'm getting it low right now. But go ahead, Blackberry.
it is kind of loud.
choo
Oh
choo.
man! All right, so the state of the franchise and what need to happen.
Mm.
Mute yourself, Will.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on. I'm finna get in here music now. Hold on.
but
Man, work.
what is this? What the state of the franchise and what need to happen? It's not a popular take. What I'm about to say, okay?
Speak your
And I
mind.
and I know the chat finna go. Y'all finna be on fire. But before I say what need to happen, let me say this: Arthur Smith needs to be better than what he's been all this year. We saw him last year take control of games when he thought he didn't have all of his pieces to be able to run the run games like how he want to run them. He played a safer game. In doing so, we saw him be able to take control of the games. He took control of games. This year, he's relinquishing that control to the other team by playing right into their hands every single week. Every single week. He does the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. With Desmond Ritter, Desmond, it, I really can't even put a finger on Desmond when he makes the mistakes he makes. I try to chalk it up to it's his inexperience, and with experience, you just learn how to do things differently over time. So you make smarter choices with more snaps. And I really think that Arthur Smith's bad situational play calling, it's been hindering him. And a lot of the times when he make the mistakes, before he made the mistake, I was scratching my head about the play call in the first down plays. And then he elevates that with making a bad decision after the snap. Everything else, y'all, and I mean literally everything else, we don't have no issues with. And that's the biggest damn conundrum, right? That's the conundrum is we see he got the offensive line was the worst offensive line in football when he got here. He's made this offensive line a top 5 offensive line in football. Even when we have to put other guys in place of the starters, they still go out there and they perform well. So he's doing a good job. Him and the offensive line coach, they're doing a good job with the offensive line. Consecutive seasons. The defense, you went and got the defensive players that you need. You got the defensive coordinator. You got the defensive coaches. The defense plays well. The receivers, we see them fine. It's not a pass first offense. So I think the receivers for what you need them to do, they do pretty well. They do well enough. Let me say they do well enough. And of course, we love the backfield. when it comes to what needs to happen with the state of this team right now, it's an unpopular take. But I don't think you need to change a damn thing. In my opinion, you bring Ragone back, you bring Arthur Smith back, you bring Desmond Ritter back. And you tweak how you approach these games and how you call your plays during these games. Maybe just a tweak of the play call, a tweak of getting out of the east-west shit a little bit and running more north-south plays. I know it ain't a popular take. I think he should be fine. I think if this was a team that's used to contending, his ass should be out of here right now. Desmond Ritter and Arthur Smith. But this ain't a team that has that pedigree of winning. This ain't Baltimore. This ain't Pittsburgh. This ain't New England. You got to think about what those teams had to do to become the contenders that they are. They had to trust that the bad play would eventually become good play. That the bad coaching would eventually become good coaching with persistency and consistency in the personnel. I'm going to repeat that. Consistency and persistency in the personnel. If you keep having this coordinator carousel, how do you expect for an offense to finally gel and get it right and get it together? You can't expect it. I mean, the first year with Kyle Shanahan, we didn't look like a good offense. The second year with Kyle Shanahan, we looked like a real good offense. We was one of the best offenses in the history of the game. I know it don't. It hurt. I know it hurts. It hurts right now because of how bad of a day this was today and how bad this season has been. It hurts to hear what I'm saying because it's like, how, Blackberry? How do you bring this shit back? I just think you have to bring it back because you have to you got to give it the right opportunity to come together. Now, if it don't come together next year, hey,
blow it up, figure it out, and start over and figure it out again. But I think
at least give Dave Ragone the play calling duties. If we gonna goddamn keep blaming him, give him a chance to defend himself. If they coming back. Don't you keep calling that shit. Don't Arthur Smith keep calling the play. Because all the blame going to Dave Ragone. Everything going to that man. So give this man a chance to fight for his name.
Like Corey Gear said with the $1.99 super chat, Arthur Smith and Ragone were a bad combo from the jump. And I'm gonna say my piece about it. Unpopular opinion too. The way I feel this franchise is going is they ain't gonna do what you think they're gonna do. It ain't gonna be a lot of big coaching changes or quarterback changes, none of that. I don't think that we're gonna see what we want to see. I think they're gonna finish out the year, and we probably gonna see probably a little bit of the same heading into next year. Maybe we'll have, Jared. Well, great Jared, he'll be back. Might get some help, some pieces, but I don't think that it's going to be a whole, just complete, let's fuck this team up and blow it up situation. It ain't going to be that because this is technically Arthur Smith and Terry's first year, hand picking what they wanted to pick in this year. So, like you said, let it get time to develop. I know it's a fucked up situation right now. I'm upset. I want to see it all over with, but realistically, we're not going to get what we think we're going to get. Let's just be real here. And just judging off this franchise, y'all know how the Atlanta Falcons do, so don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm going to say. Now,
in a bunch.
With that, for the last about 10 minutes, we're going to bring it up to let the fans get a little bit of talk in, see how you feel. Let us know about where you think the Falcons should go. And please, be logical, reasonable. Just don't come out here just blowing hot air, please. Okay? We just want to hear from some people that got some sense. I'm about to put the link in the chat just for a couple more minutes. So about 6:20, we're gonna call it a day. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna invite y'all in here. Who's gonna be on? If you ain't never been on before, come on down. Join the
Chama
panel.
only. Chama only.
Come on. Come on. There we go. Jump on, jump on.
I know who's gonna come in first.
It's over. Smith and Ritter are trash. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
All right, come on, and say Trey. Come on and say Trey.
He's not watching the team next year. Okay. Oh, what's up?
What's up?
You the perfect person I need to see, ma'am. Because I'm actually trying to do public service announcement. I'm getting ready to join up a all-female panel for the next season. I'm looking at a couple of heavy hitters of the women's side of the game, and that's Miss, my favorite person, Miss Asia, Miss Pamela. You already know Miss Crazy Lady, Lyric's mom. A couple of those heavy hitters. I'm trying to put something together. So ladies, please hit me up. Any other ladies that's in the chat that is interested in talking some football with us, please hit me up at Maggie T Productions, anywhere you can find me on all social media. Just a little hint to throw out there for what's to come for the next season. But what's on, Miss Asia? What you got to say about this team and the state of the franchise?
I agree with what everybody is saying in here because what I saw today was embarrassing. And I felt an interception coming at the end. I could see where he was throwing to. I saw where his eyes were. And literally, it seems like this happens every game. He throws a last-minute interception. The defense lets the team run down the field. And I can't even blame the defense in this game because the defense did their thing. But even in the beginning of the game, when it said the offensive line, like the names, it said offensive coordinator Arthur Smith, when I thought he was our head coach, not an offensive coordinator. One thing I don't get, I don't know if any of y'all noticed, is we lost to a team who didn't score any touchdowns. They beat us by field goals.
Mm-hmm.
We scored one touchdown. We didn't even get into the double digits. I have to blame a few people. I can't just blame the coach. I have Ritter.
Mm-hmm.
Because, mind you guys, when Matt Ryan was our quarterback, he at least spoke up. When he didn't agree with the play call the coach was giving him, he spoke up and said, no, that will not work because if we do that, it's going to end up doing this. But Ritter, he doesn't know how to speak up. He doesn't have a voice. If he would have more of a voice, we would have probably been getting more yardage down the field. And we should have fired Arthur Smith after the Cardinals game because that was embarrassing. We give these 1-8 teams, these 1-12 teams, these 2-10 teams look good. And I guarantee you next week, if Carolina loses next week, you're going to see why.
They're going.
I can say this, Asia, before you get to what you're going to get to. I don't think they didn't fire him then because we still felt that, okay, we got a chance to get this division. We got a chance to make the playoffs. So letting him go right now, bad idea. So that's probably why we didn't get that. But now the side eye is in there. It's like, what next at this point? What do we do?
Exactly. And Arthur Blank, I just don't understand him either. I feel like he's blind. I see Arthur Smith I don't know if it's his rusty mustache this year that's been blowing it for us too, because every time I see him and on the panel when they talk to him on how he felt, he says the same thing. This play didn't work because you're calling the same plays every week. The screen passes do not work. When you are throwing the ball to the outside, when you give it to Cordell Patterson and expecting him to run up the middle, you know he's going to run into traffic. Why running into traffic when you have all the space on the outside? Which is why Jonnu Smith had all that space on the outside earlier in the game. That's how we got the touchdown.
That was a great play, Charles.
Because we shifted the offensive line to the opposite side of the field, which gave him more time to scurry around and get around the O-line to get us down the field. But what Arthur Smith likes to do on 3rd and 11, why would you do a screen pass? Why would you throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage when you can throw it straight down the middle? That's what I don't get.
Good point, Asia. Asia, let's get new drop. What you got to say about the state of the franchise? And then we got another one in the back. You can hang on, Asia, since there's not a lot of people in the background.
Okay.
But go ahead, new.
I just got a couple things, honestly. I actually attended my first Falcons game this year when we faced the Jets. And I'll be honest, seeing it live in person is a lot different from seeing it on TV, like hands down. And Desmond is not an NFL quarterback. He's maybe a mid-level backup guy, to be honest. Watching him hold the ball for so long, and, a lot of Falcons fans give Kyle Pitts a lot of, animosity, but I saw that man open quite often, even against that secondary, and it was very frustrating to watch. But also just, really looking at this whole team, Arthur Smith is not a guru. He is not anything like that. He is an individual that I think has a little too much pride and a little too much arrogance, and I feel like he's kind of that kind of guy. Like it's either my way or the highway kind of deal, and that's kind of like your point with Matt. Matt was an established veteran MVP. And I don't think Arthur did not like the fact that he had a guy that told him no. And Desmond is he's one of these younger generation guys that are going to be pretty submissive to an authoritative figure like Arthur, and he's not gonna fight it. He's not gonna fight it whatsoever. And when you do that, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Period. And our offense, it is readable. You know what's coming. That's why Dez gets picked. I mean, and then when you've changed running backs, it's north and south with Tyler Algier. It's east to west with Bijan. There's no way to hide anything. There's no way to disguise anything. There's no originality to it. It's just basic. It's basic, and the NFL is moving past that. Look at Detroit, two-headed running back monster duo. Those guys are both super productive. Their tight end is scoring 3 touchdowns a game with Jared Goff at quarterback, and Jared Goff is not a world beater. He's Jared Goff, and watching this defense waste away. I watching the team live and watching it now, our defense is transforming and bringing that energy like those New Orleans Saints defenses that would just get so hyped up, crushing opponents. And then they at least had an offense to give them more energy and more rest. We do not have that, and it's sad. We have some of the youngest hyped up talent on offense, and it's going nowhere. So that's just
the next guest is on. Is you talking in the background?
Yeah, my bad. I apologize.
Okay. But go ahead. Let me let you finish up. I like what you said right there, New Drop. I feel like we do have potential and some talented young players on this squad that we can definitely continue to develop. The excitement from the beginning of the season was encouraging. The improvement of the defense. I can say from here what we can take away. The season's not over with, but what we can take away is some of our strengths. But now we got to focus on our weaknesses heading into the offseason and everything else. So you can still hang on, New. Asia, you didn't have to jump off. We had a couple more minutes for you. But let's go ahead and get you on Soldier G. Let us know how you feel.
Oh, man, I'm extremely pissed. For one, how we lose to the Mighty Midget and the Kitty Cats. For 2, man, how we lose to the team that's worse than the Browns? Like, Doug Ragone, he got to go. Screw my French, but his ass better not be on that team playing right now on no flight back to Georgia, man. He better be somewhere right now with his damn thumb out trying to hitchhike and catch a rat damn well to get back the flowery branch and remove his stuff out the damn parking lot. He don't even go in the building. Get your stuff out the parking lot and get the hell on, man. You ruined my team, bro. Like this was a championship year for us. I done lost thousands of dollars on this. Like, Ragone got to go. Like, he's horrible. He's a horrible play caller. Arthur Smith, he get the rest of this year if you ask me. I like him, though, and it's so crazy because I'm one of the very few guys in the fan base I feel like that actually like the guy. He got something that we ain't had in Atlanta in a long time, and that's balls. He got some. But he's gonna let Ragone run our damn quarterback into the ground. And my expectations for Ritter wasn't that high this year because, let's be honest, he's still a rookie. So I didn't have heavy expectations for him, but I just knew our run game is number one in the league. Trade Bijan right now. He's an East and West runner. Get him off of the team. Trade him. Get him out of here. He's killing us too. All these turnovers, these half-hearted routes he running, dropping the balls on some scared stuff running across the middle. How you asking for the ball to be a receiver and you scared to run the routes. Get him out of here. Hell, trade Pitts too. He's only halfway on the game in the field anyways. Get him out of here. Like, if you ain't trying to be here and add to this pot, man, like, we're 100,000 strong over here, man. Another 150. We where we need to be, man. I got a $125. You can't come with a $125. Get the fuck on, man. Like, get out of here. I'm tired of us being sucky. Like, this is what makes us the laughing stock of the NFL. Losses like this, yo. This is what make when you turn on TV commercials and stuff and they showing highlights of other teams, why we're always the idiots on the side of the highlight getting performed.
NFL Top 100 player list.
Like, bro, like, this shit makes me mad, Joe. Like,
I know.
Like,
all right, you know what? We're getting down to our wire. I'm gonna let you get your last minutes in, but we got two more people in the back, and then we're gonna close it out. So go ahead and finish up what you got to say. New and everything. Soldier, your last minutes. We're gonna bring in the last two people that's in the back. We got. Let me see. We got Kasim and then Jerome. After Jerome, we close it out.
No call.
Hey, Arthur Blank, please fire these freaking a-holes, man. I'm out of here.
Appreciate you, Soldier. Appreciate you. Now let's go ahead and get Kasim. You ain't Kasim Reed, are you? All right, Kasim, let's get you on here. And then Jerome after him. And then we're going to go ahead and close it on now. Appreciate y'all coming on the show today. This is voice your opinions and frustrations. I know it's terrible, 2 losses back-to-back against our division. So, Kasim, how you feel? You know, what's the state of the Falcons in your opinion?
The first thing I got to say is I know our defense. I know we get them a lot of pass on the back and stuff. They've been doing a good job all year, but we got to talk about how it always comes down to the last drive and we don't stand up. I played defense in college. It don't matter how you played the whole game. On defense, we make no excuses. At the end of the game, especially against the teams that we lost to, you have to make the plays to get off the field. It happened in the Cardinals game. It happened in this game. It happened against the Vikings, and it happened against the Buccaneers. We have to get off the field. So we do have good defensive players and players that can make plays, and I don't blame them because they are always put in a bad position. But at the same time, a defense never makes excuses, and a good defense gonna stand up against a bad offense at the end of the game. And then also, I want to talk about how Arthur Smith and Desmond Ridder, I tried to get them a chance all year. I really did. I was still in on Desmond Ridder until the end of this game. Even though I know we've seen bad film from him, I think that he makes some throws that only a handful of quarterbacks can make. But then he come back and make some throws that only a handful of quarterbacks would make or would attempt to make. So his decision making makes him such a bad quarterback, and I don't think we play to his strengths. And then for Arthur Smith, it's just our play calling. It's the I play defensive back. I know I'm sitting here watching the games and I know what's coming each time. I knew when the cornerback got a knockdown on Kyle Pitts on the deep out route, I could tell by Kyle Pitts' alignment what route he was gonna run, and we only looked like one read right there. So for me, I think we don't use certain route combinations that get people open that I've seen across the league. We don't do the rub routes. We don't put Kyle Pitts on drag routes. We don't cross people. We don't. All our deep passes have been post routes or back shoulder fades. Like, we haven't tried different things this year, and I think that's a big problem with our team. So that's all I got to say.
Appreciate you. And we're going to get to this super chat. Then we're going to go ahead and close it out with Jerome. Mariota was Arthur Smith's quarterback. You can tell it how he called the offense for him. He protected him. He has treated Ritter just the opposite. Okay. Appreciate that $5 super chat. But come on, Jerome, let us know how you feel the state of the franchise right about now.
Hey, man, what's going on, gang? What's going on, AFN family?
Going on,
What's up, man?
fam?
What's up with
Man, look, y'all, let's just call it what it is. Realistically, unless Arthur Smith dropped these last 3 games, however we got left, I don't see them getting rid of them, and here's why. The Falcons are lacking an identity. We all know that offensively. But the strides that Fonseca made by hiring, the defensive staff, you don't want to just blow that up. Because if you do, they're going to go somewhere else. We all know that, whether it's Nielsen getting a head coaching job or the guy that we got from Green Bay going elsewhere. And hear me out. Don't kill the rest of them when I say this, y'all. Sometimes when a coach loses their job, that makes them a better coach. They give them a better insight. We've seen that with Dan Quinn. It made him a better coordinator. We've seen that with Mike McCarthy. That's made him a better coach in Dallas. I wouldn't be upset if we of Atlanta gave Staley from San Diego. And hear me out before you say that, bro. Hear me out. Because the way that they...
Uh-oh. We lost you?
the sound went out?
Okay. The sound went out.
That was Dirk Cutter cutting them off.
He said, don't say that. Don't you do it. I'm going to give him a couple of seconds, and then after that, you still on here, Jerome? Let's see. I guess he lost the sound. Come in, come out. We'll give you a couple more seconds. You can come in and come out. But if not, we're going to go ahead and close this on up because we got a whole lineup next week. Y'all already know. Check out Mad Mike Sports, 6-man combo. We got the Rex Pick. We got Big Will, the Georgia Reaper. We can hear you a little bit.
He's in there?
You still there?
Yeah, hello?
There
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Speak up.
Yeah, so that's just what I'm at with it. I just think we need some direction. I just think we need another set of eyes on this offense because I think the defense is fine, and I think everything will take place. But we just need somebody that will have a direction as to what they want to use and do with these players, and then it'll help Arthur Smith because he'll have a better grasp of how to coach this team overall versus just focusing on offense. Because we see now he's focusing on offense.
Right.
And it's not getting done. So, hopefully, y'all, we get this stuff figured out. I don't think the roof is falling just yet. We'll maybe one more off season and some adjustments on the coaching staff, and we'll be fine, man. So, hopefully, the next 3 games, y'all, we do it, man. Let's end on the
Can I ask him a question real quick?
Go ahead, Coach. I'm listening.
So, what if Arthur Smith will relinquish play calling duty to Dave Ragone and things change?
Now,
Is that a possibility?
You mean that the next 3 games? They could very well, Coach, because you think about it like this.
Because Arthur Smith everybody keep blaming Dave Ragone. Dave Ragone he's designed the play. He's not calling the play. It's a totally different thing.
I was thinking the same thing too, Coach.
It's a totally different thing. People don't realize that. People are Dave Ragone said, no, Dave Ragone he's there. He's getting all the blame because you see the thing OC, but he's not the one that's calling the plays.
Right, and you're right about that, Coach. His creativity may be handicapped by ego.
Exactly. You're right. Exactly. So,
and that's what I'm thinking. I think it's an ego thing. I think Drake and
I said that already, so yeah.
One guy was get rid of Bijan and all these people, man. He was to hire Arthur Smith. Bijan and Pitts and all the pieces that we have, that's what will make the job more attractive to any coach to want to come down here. You can't get rid of pieces because the coach gonna say, well, what am I inheriting?
What I'm working with. You said something right there. What we working with.
What we working with, so people got to think about that too. I'm not going to inherit a house that I got to build walls, I got to build the roof, I got to and
Raise some more money.
right. But yeah, it was good talking to y'all, man. So hopefully next week we end on a positive note, and let's just get to the season. Because otherwise, Coach, I'm looking forward to your draft talk, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have the
Hey.
draft talk, free agency. Oh,
If it
that's the
doesn't go
exciting
good,
part of
we
the
can get in
off
the
season.
top
I
5.
love that.
I'm just saying, if it don't go good, we can get in the top 5.
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, look,
Give me 100.
we ain't got no prepared team for anything else beyond this. I mean, at this point, get everybody else some touches and practice in. That's how I'm looking at it at this point. But on that note, people, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all check out Deshaun Sweets. Tell them about, your business. And he jumped off already. I always want to shout them out because they always got those amazing cakes. I got one right here. Sweets by Deshaun's, y'all. That is homemade slap your mama cakes. I'm telling you. It's Christmas time coming up. Go ahead and get your orders in. It's probably too late by now, but they are actually on DoorDash now. So you can order their cakes. Please check them out. Check us out all next week. All the shows and the lineups and everything. Like I said, 6-man combo, Blackberry Lorettes, the Georgia Reaper. We got Let's Talk About It. We got Thursday with the therapist, and it's Friday with the therapist. You already know coaches all over the place. So we appreciate y'all, the heavy hitters. On that note, we out, people. Good night. Go take a shot. Get over it. We'll be back next week. Appreciate you.
Peace.